We're gonna dive into the contralateral RDL, and this is a movement that can take a little bit of time to get down because it has a little bit more that you have to pay attention to when it comes down to doing this movement. So I'm gonna give you guys a side angle. I'm also gonna give you guys a front angle so you have a really good idea of the rotation and how this movement is just moving all together. So setting up for the movement, right? What we're gonna want to do here, we're gonna have that front leg, whatever leg we're gonna do first, and then we're gonna take a slight step back. So we don't wanna take a step back too wide, just a slight step back. Big thing here with that back foot, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ensure that I'm not placing any weight on it, right? So at no point in the movement, you're gonna see me place more weight on this. All it's there for is to stabilize. We don't wanna produce any power with it. We don't wanna push off this to get the weight up. So now that I've taken that step back, all I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna start driving my hips back like I'm doing any RDL, right? So I'm hinging at the hips. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive those hips back, keep that knee in place, and then I rotate slightly as I'm going through the movement, and then right back up. So notice how, again, not a lot of weight being placed on that back foot. Biggest thing I'm doing here is I'm driving the hips back. I'm making sure that my knee is stacked to my ankle at all times. I'm driving forward. As far as the rotation, it's very minimal. We're not gonna exaggerate it and we're not gonna twist a lot, right? All we're doing here is we're bringing that dumbbell over to the opposite leg, right? Same thing with the other side. Slight step back, drive the hips back, get a big stretch, extend the hips. Extend the hips. That right there breaks down this movement. Big thing with this movement is just be patient with it because, again, it has a little bit more components to it. So you're probably not going to get it down the first week, second week, or third week. It might take you a few months. That's okay. Keep practicing it until you get it down.